small sentences now. Because you've been learning all the words.
I like dogs.
So the flashcards are the individual words, right? I like and dogs. But now we're going to put them together to form sentences.
Say
Okay?
I like dogs.
So, here's how this is going to work at first. Eventually, it's going to work just like your flashcards, where you see it and you know what to play. Okay? But at first, it didn't work like that, right? You had to take some time to really think about it. So here's what we're going to do. Now that we're taking sentences, I want you to find words that you know, and we're going to work backwards. Okay? So rather than trying to figure it out in real time, I want you to look at something and go, oh, that's dooba dooba. Okay, cool. Check. What's the rest? You know what I mean? And we're going to work through it all. Okay? So let's start with number one. Point to something that you know. Something that you can play that you know how to play. It doesn't matter where it is. It can be at the beginning. It can be at the end. Doesn't matter. But point to some word that you recognize. So you're pointing. So the whole measure.
Ba boom dooba ba.
Attaboy. Short or long?
Short.
Short. Good. Okay, so you already knew a phrase right there. That's good. So what about this measure? This is made of two different words. What are they?
Dooba dooba and.
What's that one?
Ba.
Kind of, but that's up,
Set up.
down, set up, right?
Yeah.
So can you sing this for me?
Boom dooba dooba. Set up dooba doo.
Yes.
We already did these.
Good. Oh, then we're reviewing them because we're gonna keep going. All right, do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Bop, doom, doom, ba doom, zzz, set up, do ba do, crash. Okay. Great. Same thing over here. So that should be pretty easy, right?
A Roomba dooba dooba. Same thing.
Yeah. So sometimes a Roomba is kind of tough right after a mark like that. So I would actually just do a crash here. Treat it like a rough bark over the bar line. So like this, watch. Boom, dooba doo, crash, dooba dooba. Boy, that sounds cool, I think. That's one of my favorite ones. Okay, what about this?
Same.
Very similar. So this measure's the same. This one's going to be a little bit tough because you have to wait a little bit longer. You crashed on the and. This you have to crash on what? 2. Okay. Are we going to do it with a bass drum or a snare drum? You can. What's better?
Why is snare drum better?
Snare drum better. Because it's jazz. For the most part, when you have a big hit like that, they're going to want you to do it with a snare drum. That's because it's coming after beat 2 or 4, right? Because you're still playing 2. 1, a 2, and. So you're playing a snare drum on 2 or on 4, which is why you use a bass drum there. But this is actually on 2, which means you want to use a snare drum in the crash. Ba, boom, do, ba, do, bzz, crash, ba. And what do you hit here? It's on 4, so what do you hit? Yep. 4, 2, 4. Yep. Yes, sir. I might also do a ride with this.
Wait.
Yep. Yep. Because then that leads back into time. Dot.
Okay, so.
Okay. Don't add a bass drum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bop, boom, do, ba, do, bzz, crash, bop, do. try to smooth it out. Really feel it in time, because now you're playing all the right stuff, but you're kind of driving a little bit on your hits.
Okay. So.
Go ahead. So, thank you for waiting. That's a little bit too long now. Dooba-doobas, crash. 3, a 4, and crash. Yep. I see what you did there. That was a clever way of figuring it out. Yes. And then you take the bass drum and you put it here. Yep. And then, but then when you're playing it for real, then what do? You move your bass drum. Yep. Good. So using your bass drum like that to gain your bearings is good, but then that's not how we're going to actually play it. You're using it to practice. I like that. That's a good idea. I think what might help you, let's try this a little bit. So we're probably right about 130. Maybe a little less. No. Does that feel too fast, or are you alright?
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Again, that was good, is what he said.
Yeah. So, what I'm noticing is you're pretty far back on the beat. So when you're doing the do-ba-do-ba, you're giving that little hang now. Do-ba-do-ba. You're hanging on to it. Yep. 3. Well, okay, don't go crazy, but 3, a 4, and. Right? It's on the and. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm hearing. So yep. And then you just have to take your bass drum off of beat 1. Yep. Yeah. Now take it off of 1. Yep. So now that you've done it like that, now do it. Yeah, you pinch the hat on 4. That's where your snare would come back in. Almost.
Landed it.
You can get it.
Landed it. Again.
So you just have to be careful of the 4 coming out of it.
You forgot the hi-hat on 4.
Okay. But I was in time.
Stop hitting the sides of the drums, please.
You can do it. Come on. You've been doing great all day.
You have been, dude. Come on.
You don't have anything to be upset over. You're doing really hard stuff. I don't have any other 8, 9-year-olds that are doing this right now.
9.
Either way, I don't have any other 9-year-olds doing this right now. The only other person doing this right now is Wyatt, and he's older than you. Oh, that got really weird.
I landed it though.
1, 2, 3, 4. pull it out of it, okay? Let's get that snare drum on 4. That's it. You've done the hard part. There you go. Nailed that one. So, when we work on something that's kind of hard for a while, and we get it right one time, what do? Do we move on right away?
Right.
Well, yes. So, you can have one of these if you
Right
like.
3 times already.
Okay. But now we need to lock it in. Okay? So you got it once, which is good, but we need to get it a couple times to make sure it's locked into your brain.
2 more.
Because guess what? You're gonna have to do it again. It
But,
doesn't just go away forever, right? Yeah, but that measure changes, but only a little bit.
ba, boom, doobity ba.
You can. What else is this pattern?
Doobity ba. Because rough, it'd be like this.
No, they're upbeats. 3 and. 1, 2, 3 and. Da, rough, bar, bar. Dooba works because you have a note right there. That's what I'm trying to say. But when I first showed you this rhythm all the way back here, we called this rough bark bark, right? It's literally in your flashcards is that. Da, do, ra, zzz, zzz, gzz, ba. Ra, bzz, bzz, gzz, ba. You can use rough bark bark there.
Okay.
Okay? Alright. Let's get this one right 2 more times. I think you can do it. Oh, I pointed to this one. I'm sorry, that's on me. That was my fault.
I got it right one time again. No,
You-
I got it right one time.
I think so. I think you're right. I was looking at this
Can I actually
one.
do the metronome?
Yeah. You can, you can always use a metronome if you want. There you go. Good job. And you did it with a metronome, which is even better.
I'm using the metronome to keep me on time, so it's cheap.
It's not a cheat. That's what you
It
should
is.
be doing. Well, that's good for you.
You're not doing the song?
That's good for you. I know. But you work with a metronome a bunch without the song so that then when you go into a song, then your time is tight. If we never worked with a metronome at all, you would not be nearly as tight in Rachel's band as you were. But you did because we're with the metronome all the time. If we're without the metronome, you would rush or you would drag or whatever because you got nothing holding you steady. Okay? So that's great. Use the metronome as much as you want. You want to use it for this one too? No? You don't like it all of a sudden now that I'm happy about it?
No.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Okay.
I'm finally done the jazz.
Okay. Let's go. Number 4.
Is this the end of jazz for today?
Don't worry about it.
Just work, dude.
Yeah, you're doing a
I
good
do
job.
worry
Why
about
would I want to
jazz.
quit when you're on a roll? I'll make sure you get a reward.
Come on, Bubs.
The attitude makes it a little hard though. So let's go a little bit more. You're getting close. I like it. Now try it with rough bark bark.
That wasn't it.
What?
That was it.
That was, you did dooba dooba right here, which was correct. And I didn't tell you that you were wrong. I said, now this time I want you to try it with rough bark bark. You just needed the snare drum, but that was it, dude. Do it again, that was great. Get that snare drum on 4.
I did.
I didn't hear
You
it.
had
Was
a
it
kick
that
drum.
soft?
You had a kick drum on 4.
There we go.
No, you weren't, Bubba. I got video to prove it wrong.
Oh, that video's gonna be proven wrong.
Videos tend to do that.
I think it's proven wrong, yeah.
The video's gonna prove you wrong, Bubba.
Video will prove somebody
It's gonna be proven wrong.
Tell you what, you guys can watch the video later. I want you to get 2 more and then we're done today. So let's push. So let's do this one more time,
Okay.
and then we'll do this one and we'll be done
Hey,
with this
that's
for
doobity
today.
baba doo ba.
Yeah, see, you can read it already. Here, one more here with Rough Bark Bark. There we go, good. Let's get this one. So, take a look at it. What is this?
Doobity-bobbity-bop.
Yep, and then what is this?
I have no idea.
So,
Roomba.
yes, Roomba. But when it's after an upbeat, what do? We do the same thing that we did. No, we did the same thing for this one, right?
Roomba.
Dooba dooba ba dooba, crash boom ba, because it's another upbeat. Upbeat, upbeat, upbeat. When you chain upbeats like that, you don't have time for the Roomba.
I like it.
Dooba dooba ba dooba, crash boom ba. It's just boom bop.
I didn't fancy your way, but it was basically the same.
Okay. Okay. Good.
One time correct.
No, I'll decide when we're done, but I won't move on to number 6 today. Okay. So first off, good recovery. Okay. You got the boom. You landed on beat 1, which was cool.
Which I hit.
Yes. So here's the deal.
I did land it.
But here's the deal, okay? Now we're going back to an upbeat crash. You're playing it like it's still a crash on 2, okay? So you have to be careful of those, right? There's a crash on 2, there's a crash on the upbeat. So the first one you did was on the upbeat, then you did on 2, then on 2 again, now we're back to an upbeat crash, okay? But it's only off by that much. You're doing a great job. This is the last one, you can do it. Upbeat of 1. Would you like me to play it for you once so you can hear it?
Just said it on 2.
Whoa. You're fine. Look, I said this was upbeat, this is on 2, this is on 2, this is upbeat. Look, 1 and. So this is another upbeat. Dooba dooba ba dooba, crash, boom ba. It's all upbeat. Listen to me do it a couple times. You can hear it.
I got it.
You're
really
on the
got it.
verge of a meltdown. Let me help you. Can I help you?
I got it.
Okay, then no meltdown. If you're gonna do it totally on your own, then you gotta be a big man about it. I will help you. I'm happy to help you.
I've been hitting it on the end.
You've been hitting it on 2. There's literally the metronome for it. Dooba dooba ba dooba, crash boom ba. 3 of 4 and 3 4. It's another and. Okay? You are doing fine. You are not doing bad. I promise. Okay? There's no reason for a meltdown right now. You're doing a great job. There it is. That was on the end.
Like I've been doing.
That was not what you've been doing, but that was what you did that time. Okay? All right. I would like you to get it right a couple more times, but I feel like I'm tempting fate with a meltdown, so I'm going to leave it there for today, and we'll start on that one next time. Okay, so we'll start on number 5. Okay,